We are just hours away from the start of National Night Out, an event the deputy never missed. Tonight, several local events are dedicated to the deputy.
Jason Miles is live from the neighborhood off West Road where Deputy Dhaliwal lost his life. Jason, I know they're expecting an even bigger crowd tonight.
Oh, absolutely, Mia. This is the Copperbrook neighborhood. Deputy Dhaliwal served this area for a number of years, helped organize the National Night Out event, and the one here tonight just got underway at 5 p.m. You see the crowd slowly growing. There were about 500 folks who showed up last year, I'm told. Hundreds more expected tonight. Take a look at some video from earlier today. Neighbors and others started setting up for this event hours ago. National Night Out, a way, as you may know, to strengthen relationships between communities and law enforcement. And everyone agrees Deputy Dhaliwal epitomized what this event is all about. In fact, the HOA president told me today she met with the deputy minutes before he lost his life, just down the street from where tonight's event is being held.
He was a big player in all of this with us. Absolutely. We were on the phone every single day talking about this event this past week. Every day. He came to my house to drop off the posters right before the incident.
Francesca Garcia choked up when I asked her about finding out what happened to Deputy Dhaliwal shortly after that visit with him. She told me there was some discussion about postponing National Night Out this year, but everyone believes Deputy Dhaliwal would want them to carry on. And back here live, I can tell you the Copperbrook neighborhood welcomes anyone to join them here tonight. You don't necessarily need to live in this area. The event here runs through 9:30 this evening. As you mentioned, it's one of many hundreds, if not thousands, of National Night Out events across the country. There are some 150 in Houston and Harris County alone. Of course, this crowd will continue to grow, and we'll continue to keep an eye on things and have another update for you coming up at 6 o'clock. Guys.
All right, Jason, thanks.